because I didn't have travel insurance. I wasn't really getting much treatment in the US. So we decided to come back to Australia where we have universal healthcare, and we took a Medevac flight back. And because I didn't have travel insurance, we couldn't go private. Private was over 200,000 USD. So we took the other option, which is 80,000. It's a commercial flight. It was in economy class. I took up 3 rows of seats, and they put me on a stretcher and placed me on top of the seats. So my face was right under the luggage lockers, and 2 nurses flew all the way back with me. So it was a 30-hour flight. I'm in a stretcher, in adult diapers, and I told the nurses not to feed me because I didn't want to crap myself and stink up the plane. So I didn't have anything for 30 hours. There was a layover in Korea, and when we arrived in Sydney, they disembarked the whole plane. I was the only one left. And then they dragged me down the aisle because the stretcher couldn't fit through the aisles, narrow aisles, and there was a stretcher there waiting. And then they had one of those elevated trucks that deliver the food trolleys normally. So they bring it up to the plane, push me into that truck, and then drive me just to the side where there was an ambulance waiting. Funny story, on the ambulance to the hospital, the nurses they were talking about, they had a pouch of drugs in the pack, hydromorphone, which is like stronger than morphine, and they were pumping me the whole flight all the way to Sydney because they've heard of the Australian customs, how strict they are, and they were worried about the drugs, so they just pumped me full of drugs. So I was all juiced up and quite happy. So here I am, completely paralyzed after doctor removed part of my brain while saving my life. And for 3 months, I could not move a single thing apart from the neck, and I couldn't even scratch my own face. And while lying on the hospital bed for 3 months, I lost 20 kilos of muscle. The muscles just atrophied, right? So I ended up spending 313 days in hospital, and I'm paralyzed myself. I just did a whole ton of exercise in hospital and just doing things other people refuse to do. I was doing 4 hours a day of physio when others would hardly do one. And there's three videos of me talking about how I broke free from quadriplegia. It's the videos with the white van and part 16. It's when I attempted to move my arm for about 2 whole months, every single night for hours, just attempting to move. I was just stubborn. I was saying, I do not want to die quadriplegic. So for 2 months, I attempted to move my arm, and I ended up breaking free from quadriplegia. And I've pretty much exercised every single day since coming back from hospital. And as you can see now, I walk pretty well, pretty damn well. Was it hard? You're damn right it was hard. Excruciatingly hard. But so rewarding when you can achieve it, when you can get paralyzed and walk again.